pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Wisconsin Badgers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Badgers offense comes on the field first today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk, and that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
It's past the 35. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Wisconsin, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
All the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So the USC Trojans offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And completion makes it second and short. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Trojans will have to kick this away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. He's going to hand this off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Running back with the football. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to scramble. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
That one straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it's Fielder, returner trying to create good field position here. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They move the ball to the 41.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
One play, and they're already past the 40, first and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. And he slings it deep back to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He's looking to throw. He gets loose. Lights up the defender.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Looking deep down the right side. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Badgers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the USC offense is back out on the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. First down. They're going to throw the football. Oh, he makes the catch. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Nice catch made near the sideline, but they gain nothing on the play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to throw yet again. Oh, almost intercepted. Big guy would love to have that one back. Couldn't quite hold on. The Trojans will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Choosing to return the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. And the defense come up with a stop this time. Here comes the handoff. Powering through. And a runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
They'll hand it off. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
He'll hand it off. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. A play action, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So it's Wisconsin with the lead here, Kurt. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
2nd down and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Wisconsin, as they put 6 more on the board.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
They go up 18 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They'll stop at the 34. That will be a first down. And the Trojans come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They'll try to run for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
Here comes the 4th down play. Offense in the Wildcat. And the defense on alert. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. A deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. He's got the first and still going. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. And the Badgers are starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the fullback takes a turn running the football. Ball carrier tackled there.
The real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Parker. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Badgers. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And they knocked through the PAT, so it's 28-3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Returner tackled right there. That's when they start the drive. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Short pass, finds the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Oh, he breaks free, still going. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and the ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Past the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Gets made on the out route.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and short. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick completion to the tight end. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That ball snagged for a completion. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. And he'll set up to throw. The ball is caught. Touchdown, Southern Cal. They connect for 6. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. They make the extra point and trail now 28-10. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive. Right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Now here he goes. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Returner looking to create better field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the grab, and he will make the 1st down. Tackled at the 26. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Trojans will come to the line to run the hurry up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Trojans will line up on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass caught near the sideline, but he gains nothing.
The back catches it on that play, Chris. Kind of looked like a receiver on the way they designed that play. And I love the toe tap at the end. He's inbounds. Nice game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary. Tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. He makes the grab. It's good for 1st down yardage, set up at the 26 now.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this 1st down.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. He was successful last time out. This attempt is from 42 yards away. Meant kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Returner looking to make a play here. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the left side. He can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a 1st half of football.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 12. That's more field position to start the drive. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. They start the drive with a good throw to the right side. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the 1st down yardage.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. The shotgun handoff here. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They're able to convert. Now it'll be 1st and goal at the 6.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very...
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Point after, not right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, a nice throw here by this Wisconsin quarterback. Good route by the receiver and a first down for the Badgers. And when Wisconsin can throw the football to complement their running game, they're a very dangerous offense to deal with.
Ball handed off. He's brought down out at the 46.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Defense is coming after him. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
He escapes the pocket. Grabbed by the receiver. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough...
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking right, this one caught. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down mark. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Running play held on 3rd and short. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the mark. 4th down now. And the Badgers will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the time.
Touchdown, Badgers! They are pouring it on now. Cook, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Oh, it's a fumble. Who's going to come up with it? Oh, and it's recovered by the kicking team. A special teams turnover. Ouch. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moving right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Now someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards.
False start on offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Turn starts inside the 15. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Did he make it to the marker? They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Well, he's got some space here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. On the defense, wraps him up behind the line of scrimmage to conclude the 3rd quarter of play. So it's Wisconsin with the lead here, Kirk. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Using his legs. It's Parker. Has the 1st down and more. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is
We're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Pitch to the back, and he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
You can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. On the move now. Touchdown, Badgers. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
That's another touchdown for these guys, and they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And he knocks the PAT right. Middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Delivers quickly to the left side. Pulls it in. It's Lee. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, USC.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Here's the handoff. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. Looking to throw. It's Knight. He's got room to run. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
He'll toss it to the back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Leaning on the run game here. Past the 45. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Here's the 2nd down play. There's the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
And the Badgers will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, they've got him! A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, not sure if this was entirely needed.
The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Catch made on the out route. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Of course, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now